Sometimes I'm so upset I can't even talk to you right now actually means I just realized you're right and I overreacted. All right, men, the women have spoken, and if you still like women, I have a very easy win for you. If you are speaking to a woman, this is your friendly reminder that the word help is canceled, especially if you are referring to things that need to be done around the house. Do not, I repeat, do not refer to it as helping her. This has become a trigger word for ladies that gets them just as annoyed as dads get when they're asked if they're babysitting, and for the same reasons. It's not babysitting when you're parenting, and it's not helping when you're taking care of your own house. Women are thirsty for men to take ownership over domestic labor, and it starts with the language you use. So you aren't helping her do the dishes, you're doing the dishes, and you aren't helping her fold the towels, you're folding the towels. The reason women get annoyed by this is because by saying you're helping her with the chore, you're implying that the chore is hers to begin with. And unless you actually divided the chores between his and hers, she probably really resents you silently assigning that chore to her. Communication matters in relationships. Hopefully this helps. Oh shit, I said the word. Does it ever feel like women want men who are already taken more than they want men who are actually single? That's because they do. This phenomenon is called mate poaching, and while we all know that men pursue women more often, studies have come out and found that when women do pursue men, they are exponentially more likely to be pursuing a man who is not single, and there are a few reasons for that. Women are generally more scared of men than they are other women. We know this. Therefore, when a man has been properly and thoroughly vetted by another woman and deemed as safe and good, she has made that man infinitely more desirable. In fact, one study published by the Journal of Experimental Social Psychology outside of Oklahoma State University found that 90% of women said that they would still pursue a man they wanted even if he was taken. Savage. But women gotta be careful with mate poaching. If they cheat on their partner, they're gonna cheat on you. There are other ways to find a vetted man. Date the man who actually has female friends. Date the man who respects his female boss. Date the man who watches his niece every week. Don't date the man with a ring on his finger. You're not gonna win. Alright, so as a married lady who used to be a freak, then completely lost her libido, then became a super freak, let me tell you guys what worked. The secret to a better, more active love life with your partner is practicing non-sexual physical touch. Let me explain. So the other day I was reading about axolotls, right? The salamanders of the sea. And I learned that female axolotls literally cannot live with male axolotls because they breed them to death. That's right, while seemingly adorable, these creatures are some of the most murderous sex pests of the animal kingdom. Don't be an axolotl. We know and science proves that men have higher libidos and sex drives than women, so we have to just kind of accept that most women will not be able to keep up with most men. You'll have to self-satisfy sometimes. But the next thing you have to learn is how to touch women without immediately making it sexual. What helps is giving us hugs without immediately sliding your hand down to grab our ass. Work in a routine of giving kisses without immediately launching into your next child's conception. It allows us to relax around you so that our sex drive can recharge and we are more open to it. And whatever you do, please don't hit us with the, "What? I'm not allowed to touch my wife?" Just don't. Even the horniest of wenches get burnt out, okay? Just trust me. The ebb will lead to the flow. Okay, I'm gonna tell you one of women's biggest secrets that's gonna give you some peace of mind after fights, but it is gonna make the Council of Women really mad at me, so I might go missing after this. Sometimes I'm so upset I can't even talk to you right now actually means I just realized you're right and I overreacted. Sometimes the real reason people aren't talking to you is because they owe you an apology.